Good morning, RCS. I'm Elmo here with Cookie Monster, and today is Friday, January 31st, and this is the RCS News. Last night, the curtain opened on our Broadway Kids performance of The Little Mermaid. Early reviews include breathtaking, transformational, and wow, I can't believe I'm not in New York. Congratulations to the cast and crew. Keep up the great work, and we will see you tonight.
Reviews of Chef Louie's Bistro were equally as impressive, from the barbecue pork sandwich and penne vodka to the Upward They Walking tacos. The food was a great way to start off the great evening. Thank you to the volunteers who run the bistro located in the RCS cafeteria, or you might say, under the school. Get it?
As you all know, this week has been Catholic Schools Week here at RCS and throughout the country. It is our chance to talk about our school and all Catholic schools. A Catholic education is a gift given to us by our parents, and the difference is much more than just uniforms and religion.
A Catholic school is a place where character education is taught every day and is part of our DNA. Today we celebrate those who make our school and our experience so special. We are blessed here at RCS, where our students go on to leadership positions and academic success at all of the area high schools.
Today is Teacher Appreciation Day. Today we celebrate our faculty, staff, and administration and thank them for their dedication and service. Their time and their talents are a gift to all of us and one of the driving factors of RCS's success.
A luncheon has been planned, and we are sure that each student will thank their teacher today and behave perfectly.
One more way our Catholic school shines is through the vocations and the commitments of our students. Here is a special report on just some of the responsibilities and extra communities that our students take on. Take it away, Mrs. Webb.
Good morning, this is Mrs. Webb here with a special news segment on vocations. Every year during Catholic Schools Week, we focus in some way on vocations. And a vocation is a calling to do work for good of others. And so today I gathered some of our students who regularly give of themselves for our church community. So we have Kaylee Beddix, Gianna Laria, Sam Alabrando, Antonia Salvatore, and Jack Tartamosa. They have all given of themselves, particularly at Mass. We have Gianna and we have Kaylee, who have been cantors and part of the church choir since they were in second grade. Can you tell me a little bit about that vocation and what it has brought to you in your life?
I think you just grow closer with people. Like, I know we have definitely grown closer since second grade. And I don't think we would have ever been closer since we've been doing it all these years. And it's another way to grow closer to God and to the parish and be more involved in that too.
I like it for a multitude of reasons. One, I got close to you, but also it feels good to like help guide people, because when you do cantor, you're up there and you're moving your hands in gestures. That way you invite people to sing. So it feels good to guide especially little ones.
It feels natural.
And a lot of people, like adults, they really like it when children cantor.
They do. That was something I was just going to share that, I've already shared, I get a little weepy because you two are going to be graduating. But the truth is, listening to both of you sing has brought such joy to our school masses. You get up there and I smile immediately. And I do sing, even though we all know Mrs. Webb's voice is not very good. I do it anyway because you are leading. So you make us want to sing. And I just am so grateful for everything you've done. Sam, Antonio, and Jack have been altar servers. So Sam, tell me a little bit about altar serving.
Like how it affected me.
Yeah.
It's definitely grown me closer to the community, because there's other people from different schools that'll go there and help altar serve. So it's helped me come closer to God and to people within the community.
Have adults ever stopped to talk to you after Mass?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, but you've definitely made better friends or widened your circle of friends.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you, Jack, what would you say about altar serving? How has that enriched your life?
Well, I'll second on what Sam said, because I agree that you meet a lot of new people when you're serving, because there's a lot of different schools that go to our parish. And then really it's fun. It makes me enjoy Mass more, really.
And that was one of the other things I was just saying to the girls before we started. I know I'm guilty of, sometimes zoning out at Mass. But I could see, like, an altar server really has to pay attention the entire time. And do you feel in that way you've gotten more out of Mass?
I feel like, yeah, because when you're just sitting there, you're like, I can never do nothing. I know that's not proper grammar, but I can never do nothing. If I'm just, like, doing nothing and sitting and, like, watching Mass for an hour, I'm sorry to say, but it gets, like, I start getting jittery. So when I'm up there on an altar doing something the whole time, it's better.
Thank you very much. And Antonio, you are brand new. Antonio just started being an altar server. So tell me the coolest part, something that you didn't know that you learned from being an altar server.
I didn't know that the cross didn't have to go up.
Mm-hmm.
It could just stay back.
Oh, I didn't know that either, actually. Now, has there been something that's been hard have you been afraid of messing up?
Because one time, I was all alone at 7 o'clock mass, and I had to do the book and the tape.
Mm-hmm. Did you get through it?
Yeah.
Do the priests help you? Because sometimes I see Father Tom talking to the altar servers up there. So, if you're kind of messing up or don't know what to do the priests kind of guide you?
Mm-hmm.
So in that way, do you feel like you've enjoyed? Are you enjoying Mass, like Jack says, because you're now involved in it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's part of what this new segment is about. It's to remind us that students can have vocations too. You don't have to wait till you're an adult to do something for the good of the church community. And as you can see, it enriched their lives in many ways. So thank you for our new segment, and I hope some of you come and reach out to these guys and learn more. We can always use new cantors and new altar servers. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Mrs. Webb, and great job, students. Please ask your teacher or Mrs. Webb how to get more involved to enrich your RCS experience. You can also visit the Christ Our Light Parish office.
Finally, the RCS News would like to remind you to enjoy the Super Bowl, the commercials, and the great parties associated with the big game.
But just a reminder that we do have school on Monday. Did you know that Super Bowl fever is expected to result in 17.5 million employees missing work on Monday? An estimated 11.1 million workers plan to use pre-approved time to stay home on Super Bowl Monday, while 4.7 million plan to call out sick even though they're not ill, the survey found.
The rest just plan on ghosting their employers and not showing up at all.
We hope to see you next week when we will recap if Puxanani Phil saw his shadow and the rest of the week in action.
Have a great day, RCS.
And thank you, teachers!